What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today... we need to have a chat, ladies and gentlemen. We need to have a little bit of a chat about what is going on in the One Piece card game. And I want to start off with something which is looking incredibly cool right now. There's an Ace and Luffy promo coming. It's going to be a magazine promo. It's one that's going to be coming in the not too distant future. And it's one that I think is looking awesome. Kind of. You see, the problem is we don't know what the card does. Now, we know a bunch of stuff. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Don't you worry. But it is fair to say we don't actually have full information about this card right now. What do we know about it? Well, we know that it's a 5-cost, 6,000 power, counter plus 1,000, blue Whitebeard Pirates deck. We know that it is Portgas the Ace. It's got Luffy on the card. It's not a Luffy card. The card's name is Portgas the Ace. The only trait it possesses is Whitebeard Pirates. Okay. It's not a vanilla card. If it was a vanilla card, it would either be 5-cost 7k, or it would be 5-cost 6k with counter plus 2,000. Given that neither of those things are true, that tells us pretty conclusively, honestly, that it is not a vanilla card. It does something else. Gee whiz, I wish I could tell you what else it does. Can't. Sorry. Yeah. Wish I could, ladies and gentlemen. Wish I could. But actually, this kind of tells us a lot. Remember, we've not actually had Starter Deck 22 yet. No, we have not, ladies and gentlemen. We've not had Starter Deck 22. That is, of course, our Ace and Newgate Starter Deck. Now, Japan's had this for a while. We're going to be getting it. It's not actually long to wait now. We're getting it next month, but we don't actually have it yet. And that's been all right. I keep seeing winning lists popping along my timeline with the Ace and Newgate leader. And, that deck's got stuff like the big 9-cost Newgate, and you've got your super rare of Izzo and Kozuki Oden and all of that. That's honestly pretty nice. But that's not the only one we've got. Let's not forget that OP08 gave us Marco, which I still contend is a very good leader that could end up being really, really good down the line. And then, of course, we have a new Ace leader in OP13, which is a dual color red and blue, and is Whitebeard Pirates. And as I've told you guys many times before, that's kind of the point here. When we get these magazine promos, what Bandai do is they match the promos to a leader from the new set. So this is coming out around about the same time as OP13. So we're getting a promo card that specifically matches a leader from OP13. And here they've gone really unashamedly into, this is for Portgas the Ace. But honestly, that shouldn't really surprise you. Like, the last promo we got was from One Piece Academy, and they gave us the Trafalgar Law promo. I picked up this book. I've got the promo. It's lovely. But obviously, that came with a yellow Trafalgar Law promo, and that was pre-OP13. So we go to OP12. What do we find in OP12? Well, we've got that Don Quixote Rocinante leader that is yellow and purple and has 2 skills, one of which lets you save your Trafalgar Law by putting the top card of your life to your hand, and one of which gives you a Don -1 and lets you play a Trafalgar Law of a cost of 4 or more cheaply. Oh, look. Then we get a promo Trafalgar Law with a cost of 4 or more as a promo in One Piece Academy. That's not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what they tend to do. And to be fair, Bandai have been playing around a little bit with promos lately, because of course we had the One Piece magazine with the promo, it was just called Girl. The magazine is literally just Shoujo, which is Girl. Sorry about that. Although I don't know if that tied explicitly into any leaders, but then again, that does actually kind of make a little bit of sense, given that, you know, that was very specifically for a particular kind of short that they'd made about Nami and all of that. So that I kind of get, I kind of understand that. Point is, they tend to match up with leaders quite nicely. This one does. I've been telling you guys for a little while now that I really want to make a Blue Whitebeard Pirates deck because I think Blue Whitebeard Pirates looks really fun. Well, this is just going to be another way to help with that. And that makes me very happy indeed. There'll be a bunch more promos. I'll share them with you. And obviously, when we know what this one does specifically, I'll share that with you as well. But honestly, the fact that it's coming as a Blue Whitebeard Pirates card, for me, and is exciting enough. I'll tell you more when I know more. But there are other things which have gone and been revealed, like, for instance, the official Dice and Case set. It's coming out on the 22nd of August. It costs $15, and you get 6 dice and a case. And you know what's annoying? I'm definitely buying this. Like, they're official dice to use in One Piece. I don't know, One Piece isn't necessarily a card game where you use dice as much as you might in other card games. There's other card games we need a lot of dice all the time, but I'm sure I'll find a use for them eventually. And you can see the design on the screen there. Make no mistake about it, these are very cool. I like them very much. I will definitely be picking them up, because that's the kind of thing that I do. Now, speaking of things being hidden from us, something interesting has happened with the sleeves. Because we've had 4 sets of sleeves that have gone and been revealed. One featuring Roger, one featuring Sabo, one featuring Luffy, and one featuring coming soon. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm recording this video a couple days in advance because I'm off to the US this week, or this weekend, I suppose. Although by the time you're watching this week, you know what I mean? Because the Pokemon World Championships is happening and I'm going out. No commentating this year. I'm just going out to kind of hang and have fun and just have a jolly old time. It's not a work trip, which is weird. But I am going to be there, so if you are there and around, come and say hi. But I'm making this a little bit in advance. And I think I know the reason why one of these is coming soon. Because they've only shown us 5 leaders from OP13. At the time of recording, and we've got a live stream coming up at the weekend which may well change this, and I have a sneaking suspicion will, but at the time of recording, as we're looking at these sleeves, we are missing one of the leaders from OP13. There is something we're not being told. Oh, by the way, I should tell you that these sleeves are coming out on the 23rd of August. They are official sleeves 12 and they cost 880 yen for 70 sleeves. It's because we've got that leader who we haven't seen yet. This is clearly going for them. And, you know, we've got Emu here, the supreme ruler of the world government. We know that who they are. We've never actually seen them properly. We've only ever seen them as a silhouette, as a hint. We've never actually seen them properly. But we know that they exist. We know they're the supreme ruler of the world government. We've had rumors that they're going to be one of the leaders coming around in the next set. And we've seen 5 of the 6 leaders. One of them randomly hasn't been revealed. We've got rumors of, you know, Imu being the last one here. Oh, and by the way, they've now gone and released sleeves, 3 of which match leaders from OP13, and one of them they can't show us yet, they'll show us later. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you can work this through with me. It's quite easy. We've got Roger sleeves that fit very nicely with the Goldie Roger leader. We've got Sabo sleeves, which fit very nicely with the Sabo leader. We've got Luffy sleeves, which don't fit that well with the Luffy leader, because the Luffy sleeves are very clearly Gear 5 Luffy, and the Luffy leader in OP13 is not Gear 5 Luffy. And I don't appreciate this. I don't like this. This makes me a little bit sad. What can we do about this? Absolutely nothing. But I don't like that they've given us these sleeves, which are clearly supposed to match leaders from OP13, but then they've given us Gear 5 Luffy sleeves when we don't have a Gear 5 Luffy leader. I don't like this. This makes me sad. The coming soon, it's clearly to do with the missing leader. We know there's 6 leaders. We've only seen 5. Emu, or Emu, however you want to pronounce it, is going to be the 6th leader. We kind of know that at this point. Firstly, there's the rumours, and secondly, it makes so much sense given that this is about the only character for whom they would hide the leader at this point. And now we got these sleeves. They're coming soon. It's going to be artwork matching that. So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, but there's a lot of questions. The good news is when it comes to the dice, I've told you everything. Yay. We've got this really exciting, at least as far as I'm concerned, really exciting promo coming. We've been told just enough to wet our whistle, but there's still questions remaining. And then we got these sleeves, which are blatantly hinting at something, which we all kind of know, but at this stage, we've got to sit there pretending we don't know. Although, like I've said, with my travel schedule coming up, there is a possibility this video is actually popped online after that leader has been revealed, in which case, this should show you how confident I am in my prediction. For now, I want to know your predictions. I want to know everything you want to tell me. I want to know, well, anything. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Get us? Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.